HKDSE Biology, Nutrition in Human. Ingestion. In this section, there are 3 learning objectives. In the first objective, you will understand how food is ingested. In the second objective, you will learn about the structure and functions of the different types of human teeth. In the third objective, you will discover the details about milk teeth, permanent teeth, and how they are adapted to meet our dietary needs. Let us start with the first objective, where you will understand how food is ingested. As you can see here, ingestion is the first step in human nutrition. It's the process of taking food into the mouth, where digestion begins. But ingestion is more than just putting food in your mouth. It's what happens next that's critical. First, the teeth break down food into smaller pieces through mastication or chewing. Chewing increases the food surface area, making it easier for digestive enzyme to act on it in later stages. Imagine trying to eat a large piece of steak without chewing. It would nearly be impossible. That's why teeth are so important. Now you will learn about the structure and functions of different types of human teeth. Humans have 4 types of teeth, and each type is perfectly designed for a specific function. Let's explore them in detail. Incisor. These are the flat, chisel-shaped teeth at the front of your mouth. Their primary function is biting and cutting food. Think about when you bite into a sandwich or an apple. That's when incisors are working hard. Canines. These are the pointed, sharp teeth located next to the incisors. They are designed for tearing flesh. Even though humans are omnivores, our canines are a reminder of our evolutionary past, when tearing meat was essential for survival. Behind the canines are the premolars, which have broad tops with cusps. And such features are specialized for crushing and grinding food. Having broad tops increase the surface area to withstand the high pressure during crushing of food, especially hard food. Having cusps increase the roughness of the surface of the teeth, where grinding takes place to increase the friction. Molars are the largest teeth at the back of your mouth. Their broad, flat surface and strong roots, and most importantly the cusps, which make the teeth rough, make them perfect for grinding food into fine particles. The last molars to develop are called wisdom teeth, and they usually appear between the ages of 16 and 24. Milk teeth and permanent teeth. Here you will discover the details about milk teeth, permanent teeth, and how they are adapted to meet our dietary needs. Humans have 2 sets of teeth during their lifetime. For milk teeth, these are the first set of teeth appearing between 6 months and 2 years of age. There are 20 milk teeth in total. They are smaller and less durable than permanent teeth. For permanent teeth, they replace the milk teeth starting at around the age of 6 and form the adult set of teeth. There are a maximum of 32 permanent teeth, and these include the molar and the last molar called wisdom teeth. Once a permanent tooth is lost, it does not grow back. The dental formula is a shorthand to represent the number and arrangement of teeth. For milk teeth, it is represented like this, as you can see here in the teaching notes. The reason for The dental formula is written like this because not all mammals have 4 types of teeth, and the arrangement of teeth in the upper and lower jaw may not always be the same. This is the way permanent teeth are represented in the dental formula. The dental formula varies among animals. For example, cows would be 0033 and 3133, reflecting their grazing habits where they need strong molars to grind grass. For dog, it is 3142 and 3143, specially designed for tearing and chewing meat. Let's go back to the second objective of this section, the structure and function of different types of teeth, and zoom in to the structure, internal structure of a tooth. Despite the differences in shape, all teeth share a similar structure made of 3 regions: the crown, the neck, and the root. The crown is the visible part of the tooth above the gum. The neck is the narrow region surrounded by the gum. The root is the part embedded in the jawbone, anchoring the tooth firmly in place. Each tooth is also made of 3 layers. The enamel. It is the outermost layer, made of calcium salt. It's the hardest tissue in the body, protecting the tooth from tearing and wearing. Dentine is the layer just beneath the enamel. It is a living tissue. It is softer than enamel. It is living because there are strands of living cytoplasm running through it, where it supports the enamel with oxygen and other nutrients. The pulp cavity is found at the center of the tooth. It houses blood vessels and nerve fibers. These blood vessels and nerve fibers keep the tooth alive by continuously supplying oxygen and nutrients. They also allow you to sense temperature and pressure. Now let's take a moment to recapture and dwell on some fun facts about teeth. From the evolutionary point of view, human teeth evolved to reflect our omnivorous diet. Our incisors and canines are specially adapted for biting and tearing, cutting and tearing to be precise, while molars and premolars are for grinding plant-based food. Our wisdom teeth are considered vestigial structures, meaning they no longer have a major function in modern humans. Early humans need them to chew raw, tough food, but our often softer diets have rendered them less useful. For the teeth of other mammals, herbivores like cows have broad molars with many cusps to make them rough for effective grinding of grass. Carnivores like lion have large, sharp canines for tearing meat. Here you can see some connection to science and society. This is the tooth implants. If a permanent teeth is lost, a tooth implant can replace it. A dentist inserts a metal base into the jawbone, and an artificial crown is attached to the top. This restores both function and appearance of the tooth. As you can see here, there are some teaching notes about the tooth decay. So before we wrap up, let's talk about taking care of your teeth. You should brush twice a day, or best be right after each meal, using fluoride toothpaste. The reason for brushing teeth is to remove plaque, which is a sticky film of bacteria and food that forms on teeth. If they are not removed, the bacteria will break down the food into acid, which dissolve the enamel and cause tooth decay. Mouth rinse can help neutralize the acid. If you use dental floss, flossing will remove food particles stuck between the teeth. You should also visit the dentist regularly to catch any problems like tooth decay at the early stages. Now let's recap what we have learned today. Ingestion starts with the chewing of food in the mouth, a process known as mastication. Humans have 4 types of teeth, each with a unique shape and function, be it incisor, canine, premolars, and molars. We have 2 sets of teeth, milk teeth and permanent teeth. Each tooth has 3 key layers: enamel, dentine, and the pulp cavity. Now you have understood how food is ingested. You have also learned about the structure and functions of different types of human teeth, and you have discovered the detail about milk teeth, permanent teeth, and how they are adapted to meet our dietary needs.